Politics is a war without bloodshed, while war is a politics with bloodshed. It shows that politics are actions that are done for the benefit of people, but do not involve the shedding of people's blood. War is a politics, but with bloodshed. That's the words of Mao Zedong, one of the most influential politicians who played a role in the establishment of the People's Republic of China. Today, if you are going to tell economical stories and do not include China, your story would not be complete. In 1995, 24 years ago, China was in the 8th place in the world economy. In terms of economy, China had no say in front of countries like France, England, Germany, or Japan. China's gross domestic product was 10 times lower than that of the United States. Only 24 years ago, today China is the second largest economy in the world, and they are concerned that it may take the first place. That's what I call concern, because there are people who are concerned that China would take over from United States. One of them is Donald Trump.
We had the greatest economy in the history, not of our country, in the world. We were beating everybody. We were beating China. Remember, if you go back, some of you go back, if you go back 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, everything was, in 2019,
it is hard to find a person in the world who doesn't have made in China materials. I'm going to mention 7 brands of all modern mobile phones: Apple, Samsung, LG, Novo, Oppo, and Vivo. Those are the 7 brands of mobile phones or computers owned by millions of people in the world. 3 of them are the ones that are not made in China. Those are Apple, Samsung, and LG. All the others are made in China. Just before the First World War, the richest country was New Zealand. Today, who would guess? Followed by Australia, the US was the 3rd largest economy in the world, followed by Belgium. Belgium was the 4th richest country in the world, but at the end of the First World War, in 1920, the United States of America immediately took the first place in the economy of the world. From that time, no country has tried to take first place as China does today. Today's so-called economical war has started between the United States and China. Each of those 2 countries, China and US, is doing everything to make the other lose. Since the beginning of 2018, the United States has decided to impose a 30% tax on Chinese goods imported into the United States, and China has also done the same. Also, US imposed high tax on Chinese goods and the Chinese imposed high taxes on United States-made goods, which began to affect the people of both countries and the people in general. But the war between those countries is not starting now. In 1996, China and the United States fought for really with the help of guns and bullets, and people died. Beijing and Washington are 11,139 miles apart, but those countries share a border due to the United States policy of seeking close friends near countries that threaten their interests. Today, if United States and China are about to fight, the war will be in Taiwan, an island 150 kilometers from China. Who will win this economical war between those two world giants? Will it affect all of us? I welcome you to this conversation. Don't go far, and don't forget to give us your comments.